Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Orange Galen, and today we're watching RWBY, Volume 9, Chapter 5, The Parfait Predicament. So, most of Team RWBY is still small, and I guess they need a parfait thing to make them not small anymore. I guess I missed that. They had their, encounter with their... I was almost going to say insecure part, but that's not wrong. They're younger selves, they're younger versions of themselves. And everyone except RWBY kind of overcame their insecurities, and RWBY was about to, succumb to her own, apparently, before the cat interrupted the herbalist. So, yeah, that's kind of where it left off. I feel like I'm a little low energy right now because I got off of work and I'm recording this later than I usually record these, but whatever. So a couple things. First of all, I can't remember if it was this last episode or the episode before that where we saw Neo, but we have no idea where Jean is, and we know he's here. Light just went out, and the only way to really make this work is to turn it up to higher, but I don't like that. There you go. Anyway, it's one of those cheap lamps that it works until it doesn't, and then you have to give it a good smack to make it work again. It's weird. Yeah, we haven't seen Jean this whole volume, excluding the intros, and we also have only seen Neo twice. And the second time was when she landed and encountered the Jabberwocky and probably just decided to make mincemeat of it. And beat it into submission. Alright. Don't have anything else really to say all that much. So, let's get to it. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm so glad the four of you are still the four of you. Not always the case in the ever after.
You're the one who ditched us in the first place. Which, by the way, was how we ended up in that mushroom house to begin with. You know, where that delirious caterpillar guy tried to drug us and then was swallowed up by a freaking hole in the ground?
Yeah, they didn't explain the hole in the
Alex
ground.
had a similar reaction the first time she saw someone return to the ever after. But it's not how it seems. Well, I suppose it is. But not the way you think, if you think like Alex.
What?
Which it seems like you do.
Okay, now you've confused me.
Aha. We're here.
Because I thought they were in the ever after. So how can you return to it? Okay. Ooh, that looks nice.
Better run.
So, Cat, going to explain to us how a giant caterpillar disappearing into a hole isn't how it seems?
When we break or wear out or simply finish what we were made to do, we're called back. But Herb, his heart was too weak to listen, so I gave him a little bit of mine.
Is he dead?
Oh, no. Well, maybe a little bit, but not at all.
Ugh, which is it?
Okay, now I'm getting it.
Returned, he'll be fixed up nice and made into the
Hey,
Herb
there's the
he wanted
soldiers.
to be when he was still Herb. Then he'll come back and find his purpose. Could be the same as before, or maybe not.
When Herb comes back, will he remember anything?
What would be the point of that? Just like Alex, you lot.
I just wanted to like rub the belly.
From things die, but we're just not like you at all. We ascend. Herb will have a purpose again.
That's impossible. Things have to die someday. Right?
Well, goodness, no. Though I suppose there is a creature. No. That's not the sort of thing you talk about in polite company.
Anyway, there's another.
So, what happened to Herb? Is that what
I was gonna say,
Come on, try our mud cookies. They're delicious.
It was all very sad. The Red King couldn't cope when he lost to Alex. A crying mess. Thankfully, he was called back and fixed up. And now he's the prince you met.
Fixed up. The prince was worse.
The prince isn't supposed to be nice. He's meant to play the game and win. No matter what.
So that's why he cheats when the Red King didn't. But that still doesn't explain why the Red Prince was so much meaner.
While the prince may not remember Alex's deception after ascending, the heart very rarely forgets.
Yeah.
But there was nothing about Ascension in the story.
Well, yeah, because it doesn't talk about
Exposition
it.
is terribly boring. Even this conversation was, on the whole, rather tedious.
I feel like that's a meta joke.
Well, to make a
Probably
good
a lot.
buffet, one needs a bushel of grumpy ivy, one good size.
Anyway, what I was going to say is that dying and ending are two different things.
I'll never
Because
remember all of that.
some things can end, but not die.
I can procure those.
But dying is not
There's
necessarily an end.
ingredient we must have that's only available on the 3rd level. Some nose hair from a leprechaun. What if you retrieve that while I go get the rest?
Sure, I guess so.
Wonderful. Look for the teapot lady. She'll have it. Now off you go.
Guess I'd better go with the cat so they don't get distracted by a shiny doorknob and never come back.
I'll go with you.
Get me as far away as possible from any nose hairs, please.
I'll go with you, Ruby.
Nice try, kitty.
But we're coming along.
No. Hey. Is that a good impression? And there it is.
Teapot lady. Teapot lady.
Mm-mm. Why is Ruby always by herself? Okay, how did he get that?
Does that one interest you?
Oh dear. That is not...
I thought this was lost forever. How do you have it?
Nothing. No one is ever truly lost. And what of you? Are you lost?
No. I just... My friends went somewhere else.
You're doing this all alone?
Ruby? I don't think we're supposed to be here.
Are you her guide, little one?
Yes. Ruby is my friend, and I want to help her get home. Even though I don't know where that is or how to get there.
Yeah.
You seem to be carrying a rather large burden with you.
I've been getting into Magic the Gathering, and they're getting into like the Phyrexians, so it's just a little unnerving to see this.
Choose any one of these you like, and set your burden down.
Who's that? Oh,
I
that's
already
it.
have a weapon. I did.
And yet, here you are, searching for something else that you do not even know.
Okay. Who's that?
Ruby? Who are you talking to? Did you retrieve the nose hair?
Come on, try our mud cookies. They're delicious. You don't want to miss them.
No, not just yet, but
Ruby, come on. We got everything else.
I'm sorry.
Is that the teapot lady?
Best mud cookies you've ever had.
Welcome to Bakeries and Things. How can I help you?
Looking for nose hairs? No, not the ogre ones.
Fireworks.
Woohoo! A festival!
Jabberwocker! It's a Jabberwocker!
Oh.
Not.
Uh-oh.
Hey, please! We need those leprechaun nose hairs!
No time!
Here, I'll give you this. It carries a mother's promise.
Take it!
This is exceedingly bad.
Wait, what's a Jabberwocker?
Man,
It
Ruby
is a
just keeps
terrible
giving more and
creature.
more herself out.
The Jabberwocker eats one of us. We do not ascend.
How do
Oh.
we make the parfait thing?
Toss everything in here. But be careful. Eat too much and we'll have to shrink you back again. And that's a completely different potion.
It wasn't enough.
Keep going, keep going. Uh-oh.
No!
And of course it gets bigger.
Run!
What's he doing here?
I gave him something new to do for the moment. Now go. Your friends need to get big again, or we're Jabberwocker dinner.
Yeesh. Come on. Here's the rest of the night. Hey, is it Jean? It's Jean, isn't it?
Finally!
Oh, another song.
Ruby, follow me.
Punch.
I said I wasn't through with you yet!
Oof.
Neo?
Huh? Oh.
What? There's only supposed to be one.
Huh.
What?
Yeah, that's definitely Jean.
This way.
Why is Ruby?
Ruby,
Oh,
come on.
Go! We'll hold them off!
eesh. Yep. How did his arms get so bad anyway? Yep.
I am so tired of leaving places in ashes.
I can't believe it. The Rusted Knight. In person.
Yep. And he's like, not quite.
Team Ruby.
What?
You finally made it.
Okay. Huh. Well, okay. Some sort of time dilation thing. Fun. Okay. I do like the longer hair. I mean, absolutely no bias whatsoever about long hair. Yeah. Yeah, Ruby just keeps getting separated from everybody else. It's like, I wouldn't say separated, but she keeps heading off by herself. And this is a regular thing that is not... It never ends well for Ruby. With that Blacksmith. That whole Blacksmith thing. That I'm going to have to rewatch. Yikes. That was... There's a couple of different people there that I don't... There was that girl in the dagger thing. But then there was that person in the axe that I did not recognize. Yeah, and Neo apparently can make her illusions autonomous. Self-aware. Independent of herself. So that's fun. Yeah. That fight, kind of lackluster, to be honest, looking back on it. It just doesn't have the weight that the older fights used to have. Yeah, and Ruby keeps losing and giving more of, like, herself away, which is, again, not good for her. Because it keeps happening. It's like, first she lost Crescent Rose, now she lost a friend, she thought she lost the Penny's sword. Or the faux replica thing. And then now she's giving away the brooch. Speaking of, let's see. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Giving this away. This is pretty hefty. I keep forgetting how hefty it is, and I don't really have anything I could put this on. But yeah, she keeps giving away parts of herself. Kind of like how the cat is giving it others pieces of its heart too. Did Jean take the place of the Rusted Knight, or was it Jean in the first? No, that couldn't have worked. I was gonna ask if he was part of the original fairy tale, but I don't think that was part of it. Obviously, Jean hasn't found a good metal polishing solvent in the Never After or Ever After. All right, bad joking aside. Again, let's see. Yeah, that beginning part of the cat talking, I'm just kind of looking through the information or the episode. I didn't really get that, but then I got like I understood how like the things change or people change or the creatures change in the Never After. They have a role until they don't fulfill that role anymore, and then they change to something else. So the Red King became the Red Prince. Yeah, but as I was saying, because I'm getting it, like I've been like following Magic the Gathering, and if anybody else is, the whole storyline right now is like the big baddies of the multiverse. The Phyrexians are invading literally everything, and that Blacksmith lady just reminds me way too much of like some of the OG. I shouldn't say OG, but kind of like the Scars of Mirrodin Phyrexians, because there is a difference in art styles now between then and now with it. Yeah, I'm trying to see what the no. Oh wait, I'm just looking back on it. Was that Axe? I'm trying to see. Was that Axe Summer Roses? Because it kind of looks similar. But they have like a leaf brooch. Because like the eyes glow. Like the silver eyes. So was that Summer Rose's weapon? Honestly, actually, that kind of adds up. Because I always... Because I delve into fan fiction and write it myself. I think when I don't know if I wrote it, but I had the idea of Summer Rose having like dual wielding axes that were like also pistols or something like that. I can't remember exactly. It's been a little too long since I updated anything. But is that Reflection Summer Rose? Because I swear that looks almost I thought it was Ruby, but then makes me think differently, you know? All right, so maybe she went into the Never After or something like that. Or actually, no. It's coming to me now, because things are never lost, or like the Blacksmith says. And then we obviously saw like Penny's weapon there. So, and Penny's dead this time. So could be that Summer Rose's weapon was also there too. Okay, so that just came to me. It's a good idea to look back at the episodes. Yeah. Okay. Now that I saw that, also just looking at Team RWBY when they hadn't finished eating the parfait, it reminds me of those stuffed dolls that the Rooster Teeth used to sell. Anybody remember the Great One of Pura? The Great One. They did a whole RWBY chibi skit about it. All right, gonna cut this here. So, watching it wasn't all that interesting. Going back to look at it, definitely interesting. Jeez, I'm paused at like Jean right now, and he looks worn down. Must have been there for a couple years at least. And then everyone's face is just like, huh? Also wonder what happened to the other people that came from Atlas, you know, because obviously Cinder blew up a bunch of people and they fell down, so I wonder if they survived or not. Alright. I need to cut this here, otherwise I'm just going to keep rambling as stuff comes to mind. So this has been Orange Galen. Like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. Hit the notification, yada yada yada, basic YouTube stuff, and I shall see you all later. End.